Take two. Sorry.
No. So go ahead.
All right, so we're going to start this again. And we're going to begin a little
You
bit.
mean we stopped?
We stopped. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
I
no.
probably forgot to hit a button.
No.
That's all right. We're going to be
didn't.
fine. We're going to be
No,
fine.
we have to. We have to go eat
We're going to go.
breakfast.
We're going to go.
We're going to go.
So this is good. So folks, we wanted to come together with Janie. We're sitting out here in Van Buren Bay up
New York.
New York.
Between Dunkirk and Fredonia, this little town, and we wanted to come and just say how much we love you, how much we miss you, and this community of connection all around. We just wanted to say hi, and that we hope you're all doing as well as you can be and do.
Yeah.
And we offer our greetings and our love.
Our love, yeah.
And you are with us and we are with you. And thanks for tuning in.
Well, and you know, we did this once and we're doing it again, and we're getting a little hungry. And I don't do this all the time. The more I do it, the better I'll get at it and remember to press things when they should be pressed. And so that's the invitation to you to help us to do this.
Yes.
But just Van Buren Bay, family connection since you were 22 months
22 months old. We came here, Joni and myself and my mom and dad, and we're part of this little community here in which we've grown up with so many of these people. And now, last night, we had these chairs set out and the community gathers, and my son Chetty did these fireworks and so on. So everybody's here from the community. And what happens is I notice the chairs, and as generations go on, you see who's not in the chairs, but who's in the chairs now. And the kids are all along the wall by the water, and you watch. I just saw my parents again, my friends, my parents, all of this, and then the new generations that come along. And I think that's for us too. It's for us too, all the generations now that are coming along who are queer, who are trans, non-binary, all these wonderful ways of the diversity that God or Goddess or source of love or connecting one, that we get to experience this locally, but then all across the country. And that's what I think you all are experiencing, that we wanted to offer joy in the midst of this power over time, this terrible patriarchal time again, but no worry.
No,
because we will survive.
We will survive.
Yes, we will.
Well, we are surviving, and this is not new.
No.
I mean, in so many ways. You talk about this, and we think, oh my gosh, but when pandemic hit, as an example, how many of us were through the AIDS crisis? We didn't know if we were going to get through the next day. We were going out getting ourselves tested when we were being blamed for this disease. It was called gay-related infectious disease. That's what it was, GRID, right?
GRID.
And so you'd go get your blood work done, and then you'd go back a week later to the health department that did it, and they wouldn't call you, and you didn't know if when you walked in there, you were going to get the same message as somebody else did. And yet we got through AIDS, we got through HIV, and we're not done with it by any means. But when pandemic hit, I knew we would get through it. I didn't know if I'd come out the other end. Never know that. But I knew we'd get through it. And I know we're going to get through this as we got through. 11 years old, I was sitting in grammar school and JFK was assassinated. And I thought the world was over. And we've had so many traumatic experiences in the grand public scheme of things and in our own personal lives.
Right.
And it's this community more than anything that we share in all the ways we do. And the love we have for one another that carries us through. So I don't, it's part of this, like you say, is just to stay in touch, because we still are part of what I think we both would agree is the greater trust and love in the human race than we sometimes see presented to us.
So we wanted to offer a message of love and a message of hope, that we're still here, we're still queer, and we're going to be here for a long time. And for all those generations that will take the next seats in this journey, we say welcome, and we're thrilled, and thank you for teaching us so much that we want to learn and need to learn to thrive.
And we love you all.
We
really
love
do.
you. We thank you.
And before we go,
Yeah.
just in San Francisco right now in the Bay Area, you've been involved in, you've
Well,
never
we
stopped,
restarted,
but
but
you
we
had Trans Heartline that you got started, and
Yeah.
then you had the Spahr Center
Yeah.
that you helped guide along the way and named in your honor and on the board, and then that had to be laid down because of finances and other things, and then you've now brought together with others, you're helping to guide them in creating this.
It's called Buren LGBTQ Center. But again, you keep, if something closes, then you open because there's way more work to do. And especially now with transgender families and all our transgender and non-binary friends, it's our turn to really dig in there and be there together with the wide diversity of who we are. We're reclaiming all of who we are. And I think we're growing in what that means. And thank heavens we are. Look what we're learning.
Thank
And
heavens we are.
community, thank you, community, for being there. And we just grow and grow and grow and learn and keep learning.
May I ask, the next time we do this, maybe we'll be doing it by Zoom or something like that, but I would love to, first I want to recognize, for those of you that may not know Janie and are have heard of her and are listening to her for the first time, but to the vast number of us who know Janie, it was your time when you were called into, with the Downtown United Presbyterian Church and Westminster Church in partnership also on the West Coast, to bring together that All May Freely Serve. And that touched so many of our lives for decades in so many ways. You were a national pastor when our own church wasn't welcoming us and carrying the message that we weren't forgotten, that we were loved and not to give up, and that the church, we could make the church the community that we wanted it to be. And I just want to recognize in a brief moment here, with thanks to you for all of that, for saying yes.
Well, and for our whole community that says yes, because we all say yes, you know. And I think of all those organizations, I think Martha and Tammy, the Shire of Stoles, and I think of More Light, More Light,
Michael E.D.,
yes, and
Sandy Broaders,
all those wonderful, Bill Silver, and so on, and then Chris Glasser, the first ones out there in 1978, standing and so on. I think of all those wonderful people. And then I think of Voices of Sophia. I think of Sylvia. Now that is not well, and that we lost Mike. Some of these incredible allies. That
Judith Foster.
Yeah, Judith. I mean, so Ginny, our wonderful Ginny Davidsons and so on. But so many people out there that have done so much. I think of you, Michael. I think of Lisa. But I mean, think of all these. David Sant, our buddy. I mean, look at all our histories, their histories, that we have been together, and what we are learning and continuing to learn, even at this time, as this terrible patriarchal power over empire is in place, that we are still challenging, still saying, there's a yes inside here. We will thrive again, and we will keep challenging these power over relationships.
And our arms go out to Gail on saying goodbye to Jerry just a little while ago, and to all of the people. We carry everybody with us. As and when we laid Tamps down, I love how the Quakers put it. We laid it down. When we laid Tamps down, when the work was done, we all talked about how now it's still alive because it's in us. And all of these people we've mentioned, and there's so many more we can't. It's real for me, and I know it is for you. It's something that is a gift, as I believe we are to all those people. I'm going to do my Janie Spahr now. And we want you to know you're beautiful. We love you, honeys. And we are so grateful to you. And thank you for doing this. Twice.
Thank you.
We had to do it twice.
We had to do it twice.
But it was better the second time, I think.
We love you. We thank you. We thank you for, grateful is the word, always.
Grateful.
We're
and loving.
so grateful every day. So keep connected, keep close. Let us hear from you.
Yep. And if you want to do one of these,
Yeah.
just reach out. We can do it on Zoom or something like that. And just
Yeah.
know how beautiful you are,
Yeah.
every single one of you.
Yes.
And I said this in the first round. I'm going to say it again. Queer, Queer,
No.
to me, spells God with a capital G, because of all of the beautiful expressions that we represent. However we find ourselves in that beautiful
Yes.
umbrella of God's love and God's expression, only God, as you understand God, if that's something you follow, could create who we are. And that's where I hope we continue to head, because I think it's there we find out our real place and the joy and the hope and the love we have to share. You think?
You bet. And so just queer.
Queer.
That we are wonderfully queer.
Wonderfully queer.
Yes, yes, we love that. So take very good care. Those saints that are around us, that
Yeah.
we see and feel in so many deep ways, thank you for loving us
Yes.
all the way through, because we love you all the way back.
From Van Buren Bay, New York State, Janie Spahr, Ray
Ray
Bagnuolo.
Bagnuolo.
Love being with you,
Yes,
folks.
we love you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.